Namaste. Welcome, everyone. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupuncture, Acupressure. I'm sorry I was a little late coming to the live today. I will do my best to come earlier to the lives and do more Sunday lives. My goal is to educate everybody and to pass along my knowledge. I've been doing acupuncture, acupressure for over 25 years. I have treated over 100,000 patients in 2 countries, the United States and in India. And all our monetization money, whether it's on the videos or you are purchasing our beautiful acupressure socks. We have a men's health sock, we have a women's, a weight loss, the skin and hair, and we also have a pain sock. And the socks are really wonderful. You just put the socks on. This is the front side of the sock, where it has this heel. This is the back side of the sock. And then once you put the sock on, it tells you right where to acupress for back pain, for diarrhea, constipation, and so forth. The weight loss socks have been really popular. I can just tell by the sales and so forth. So do consider the socks. It's a nice way to remind yourself. We've got other products coming out, just waiting for the finalization of a few other products. You're going to really love it. And we also have books. They're digital products. I just happened to print these books out. We have a book on men's health, women's health, as well as weight loss. As soon as you purchase it, you get a link, and they have all the protocols. Also, the lives are saved on both YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. We are now live on both those YouTube channels as well as Instagram. So be sure to check everything else out. All the monetization money goes towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one Washington, D.C. Okay, we're going to do 15 minutes of acupressure, and then I'm going to come back on quickly onto the main YouTube channel and do a men-specific YouTube live for the men, just to help them out, because I feel like the women, we give a lot of love to the women, but I want to be sure to give love to the men as well. All right, so everybody, just let's relax together. We are going to do some facial acupressure, some scalp acupuncture, some ear acupuncture. And if you can, try to save the questions till the end. I really want to get a solid 15 minutes of acupressure if at all possible. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to breathe through our nose. Remember, nose breathing helps nitric oxide, which helps with metabolism, just helps gentlemen with testosterone and helps them in the bedroom with nitric oxide. Nitric oxide can also help women regulate a cycle. So breathe from your nose, not your mouth, and or your upper chest. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and circle the eyes. Everybody do this with me for a minute. This is a fantastic protocol. I like this protocol for so many different reasons. Let me walk you through it. As far as women and men's health, respectively, women, this can help you regulate a cycle, can help with ovulation, can help with that deep fatigue, can help with FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone. It can also help with testosterone, blood sugar, blood pressure, if you're struggling with hot flashes. If you are a gentleman, this can help with sperm production. It can also support the prostate. It can also help with testosterone. These are fantastic points. Remember, acupressure is phenomenal because it boosts the serotonin, balances dopamine. It can also help endorphins. Endorphins help you to kill the pain, and endorphins can also build your immunity. So that's why people who do acupressure and acupuncture regularly have higher immunity, because of the endorphins. This is a great protocol to helping with balancing the hormone, balancing emotion, because we all know this, right? Emotion, anxiety, anger, and sometimes anxiety turns into anger and then causes sadness. These are typical emotions that we all struggle with. This emotion can spike up the cortisol. When the cortisol spikes up, it takes down the serotonin. Serotonin has a relationship with melatonin, and hence how we're in a place where our bodies are not functioning optimally. It could be weight gain. It could be unexplained fertility. It can be men's health issues, right? All of these things, acupressure can help you bring into a more balanced state, along with your doctor's recommendations to help you on your health journey. So this is in addition to your doctor's recommendation. Next, for the next 30 seconds, I want everybody just to breathe peacefully from your nose, and we're just going to do yin tong. You can do yin tong just like this. You can also do yin tong like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment on TikTok. Okay, let's go ahead and just do this. Everybody just do this with me for the next 30 seconds. I'm not going to talk. We're just going to breathe in from our nose. Here we go, everybody. Oh, okay, my dears, let's do this together. Okay, fantastic. Next protocol that we are going to do is we're going to do some scalp points. These are great points for stress relief. Remember, the top of the body balances the bottom of the body. Also, top of the body, this can help with preventing hair loss. Now, if you are losing hair, which so many of us are, it could be due to stress, it could be due to other factors. You can get a derm roller. Everything's in the link in the bio. You basically acupress along the place where you are having the hair thinning. You can put botana oil or rosemary oil. Do this for 4 to 6 weeks. It can stimulate natural cell growth. But for hair loss prevention, you can use your fingertips, or this is also acupressure tool. You can get on the acupressure devices. We're going to actually acupress do 20, and we're going to do it just like this. Everybody do this with me. Put your phones down, do it with me. Remember, you're going to acupress just like this. You're going to acupress just like this. The body also is imaged just like this, as well as imaged just like this. So this is a great protocol to help bring blood flow down to the lower abdomen, help regulate a period. Also, gentlemen, this brings support to your lower abdomen, to your core, to the pelvic area. It also helps strengthen the low back. This can also help you just to relax that cortisol. A lot of people get temple headaches. This can help relieve that. Also, this is a great grounding point. Remember, bottom of the body mirror images the top of the body. Also, through the central part of the body, you have the GV and CV meridians, which support one another. So this can be really beautiful in strengthening the body. Also, if you're having tummy trouble, this can help bring blood flow to the lower abdomen. It can be helpful for gastritis. Remember, serotonin, a large amount of it is stuck in the gut. So if you are feeling sad, that's cortisol. It strips the serotonin and the melatonin. So the weight loss may be more difficult. These are really nice points to help you with headaches, help you with relaxation, help pool the blood to a lower part of the body. Not to mention, these are great points to help with hair loss prevention. Really good stuff. So see how easy that was? We're just going to do this for another 5 seconds, but you've already done a good 7 minutes of acupressure. Can you believe that? I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure in a day. The lives are saved on our YouTube channels. I want you to go and do them. I'll do a better job of doing these lives. Please follow along and be patient with me, but these can be helpful as well. We have somebody on Instagram who wants to do a live with me. Let me see if I can get through another 5-10 minutes of acupressure, and I'll do my best to take that for you. So hang with me on Instagram. Okay, we're gonna go to the ear. The ear is fantastic, and the books have a fantastic way of showing the ear points. Like, the ear points are a great way to access. Remember, on the books, we don't keep anything. So these are the ear protocol, and this is what we're going to do in the ear today. This is going to be a great way to help with cravings, help with balancing emotion, helping you with balancing hormone. So remember, we have the ear right here, and on the ear, the body is mirror image just like this, and body is mirror image just like this. We're going to do 4 points on the ear. So everybody put down your phones and follow along with me. First point we're going to do is the rim of the ear. Then we're going to do the half circle here, then the cave, and then we're going to do the earlobe. As we're doing it, let me explain to you what each are really good for. So we're going to acupress just like this. This is a phenomenal point. This right here helps you to relax. Remember, ears have the most amount of serotonin in the body. This is from my empirical evidence from treating 100,000 patients. So this can help you with cravings. It can help you, when you're craving that salt, when you're craving that sugar, when you're craving that pasta or pizza. This can also help you if you're having anxiety, if you're having anger or sadness. A lot of times too, people who have anxiety and anger can also struggle with blood pressure issues. Blood pressure issues, do not mess around. Work with your medical doctor. You're going to need their help. But these are self-care acupressure points that can help. If you are feeling really anxious or angry, one way you can do is get the top of the ear, and I want you to acupress that, and that can help. So these are really good points. I've had a lot of people in my career, smokers and people who vape, tried to quit, and I say work with your doctor and do some of this acupressure. This can help take away the cravings. Remember, we crave serotonin when we are stressed, and so if we can substitute that, wanting that release through that cigarette or that vape or that chocolate and whatnot, and do the acupressure to boost the serotonin, then you can avoid those cravings. but I do need you to work with your doctor, but these are really good points that you can do. This is also a great point to help take the edge off, to relax into sleep. I know so many people struggle from sleep. This is what I read in the comments. So I want you to consider doing this protocol a couple of times. This is a great protocol to do at nighttime. Next protocol we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this ear point. So for this point, we are going to acupress right here. So I want everybody to acupress just like this in the ear. You can use your finger, your Q-tip, or I'm using a fancy red pencil. Oh my gosh, thank you for the donation. Really appreciate all the donations go towards the free clinic. So this is a great protocol to help you sleep. So many of you are not getting good sleep. And let me tell you, if you don't get good sleep, guess what? That cortisol belly happens, right? You know the loop. I've been talking about this loop. Serotonin turns into melatonin. And if you have stress, then that cortisol strips the serotonin. You can't sleep well. If you can't sleep well, you get that cortisol belly and constipation and things are off. You start wanting that chocolate. You're craving that chocolate. You're eyeing that chocolate cake at Whole Foods like there's nobody's business, right? This is a great protocol to get you to sleep quickly, fall asleep, not wake up in the middle of the night. When you wake up in the middle of the night, please don't access your phones. Just do this acupressure. This helps you to wake up feeling refreshed. And that's what we want. We want ear shen men to do that. Now, also, we have these ear seeds. You can also get them in the link in the bio. So what you do is you take this little pellet off and then see you have this little sticker. You put it on the spot where you would acupress. So you don't have to acupress. I use this. Oh, sorry, the pellet just fell. Sorry about that, guys. Let me use another one. I apologize. So I actually do this for myself. I put this sometimes when I had a busy day. It's going to take me a long time to wind down. I put it on the point. It's beautifully, see how easy that was? And it's going to help me to relax. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Although when I do this acupressure, I sleep like a baby anyway when I do the live. So really good stuff that you can do. All right, next thing that we are going to do is we're going to do this half circle. Now for the half circle, I like to use this acupressure pen. Again, you don't have to use the pen. You can use your fancy pencil or you can use your finger or Q-tip, but I want to do this. I like the way the pen feels. It has a cooling effect on my ear. So this is a great protocol for lots of different things. Let me walk you through it. I love this protocol. I get a lot of referrals from doctors who are like, I ran the test, still not sure what's going on. The patient is complaining of this. This is one of the best protocols that I do. This protocol can help with unexplained weight gain. If you had a baby and you're feeling out of sorts, unexplained fertility. If you are a woman who, I'm getting so sleepy doing these points. These are really good. I told you, ears great for serotonin. If you're a woman, you're having hot flashes and you are angry, night sweats, this is a great protocol. If you're a gentleman wanting that balance for blood sugar, blood pressure, you're wanting that balance for testosterone, this is a great protocol. I cannot stress how much the ears are such a great way to unwind at the end of the day to help you to sleep to relax into sleep. And not to mention, so this is another pattern that I've seen. People come home and they want that serotonin feeling. They want that better feeling. So they'll have, like a cookie or something. They break that, right? But these protocols, if you can do these protocols, then you're going to be feeling good. You're going to take the edge off. The serotonin's pumping. You're going to be feeling good. So you're going to make better food choices. You're going to do better things. We all know this, right? When we're in a better place, we just critically think better. Our brain is functioning better. It's not in a state of urgency, right? So these are really great protocols to help you be at your best self. I do want you to work with your medical doctor to help you along the way, but nice things to do. All right, next thing that I want to do is we want to do the be happy point. Interesting enough, in Chinese medicine, acupressure, acupuncture, all the anxiety points, the sadness points are on the front of the earlobe. So this can be a good one to do in the back because it balances out. So if your ears are feeling tight and full sometimes, it may be sinus congestion or station tube is stuck. So what you can do is work with the ENT as long as you're not pregnant. Remember, hand points you do not do when you're pregnant. You can do this for a few minutes and then repeat as you need. You can do this for a few minutes and repeat as you need. I have a genuine question. What effect do earbuds have on us for acupressure? On acupuncture, I don't really know the answer to that. I'm not a big earbud person, but I do use earbuds when I'm on the treadmill listening to music and stuff. So I would just say everything in moderation. You know, we're the first generation that's using so much of earbuds. We don't know if that can cause other things. You know, I'm not a researcher in that sense, so I don't know, but I would just say do it in moderation. Okay, if they said that they're clear, as long as you're not pregnant, you can try this protocol a few minutes whenever you're feeling full and keep and repeat as you need. What about itchy ears? Well, in Chinese medicine, itchy ears are good luck. So maybe if they're itchy, you you might have good luck. But what you can do is maybe apply some lotion. They may be just dry, and make sure you stay hydrated. And don't forget to drink half your body weight in ounces of water, because you need to do that for hydration. My dad is in his 80s, and this is a common problem. Folks that are older, they don't drink enough water because they don't want to go to the bathroom in the night or during the day, and they can't hold their urine. And I'm noticing all these problems my dad is getting because he's not hydrated. He's having trouble swallowing. He's also constipated and so forth. So I cannot stress enough. I literally walk around with this thing. So I want you to get half your body weight in ounces of water, right? So I weigh about 150 pounds. So I need to drink 75 ounces. This is 32 fluid ounces. So I drink 2 of these. Sometimes I drink 4 of these a day. I just down it, especially in the morning, or, you know, when I'm working out, I have a place where I put it on the treadmill and I just got to drink this water. So really, really good stuff that you can do. All right. Let's do the earlobe point. Everybody go ahead and acupress just like this. Sparkling water is good to drink. No, I'm a big fan of just regular water. Sparkling water has carbonation, and carbonation can be good for constipation, but carbonation can also take away the calcium in the bones. So I would prefer that you all just drink old school water. If you have trouble drinking old school water, you can do a flavor water. Like I put flavor in my water. Just make sure they're low calorie, and that can help. So really good. All right. Oh, thank you for the donation. It goes towards the free clinic. Really appreciate it. And thank you so much. So this is thank you for the donation. So really good that you can do this. All right. We're going to do 2 more points, and then I'm going to join the men's channel, and then I'm going to do a men's specific live because I want to give the men's a little more TLC. I feel like sometimes they get a little gypped here. Okay, so not that the ladies don't. You know, I love men and women equally. You know that. So please don't think that. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to just do a simple point for overall wellness. My rule is do not do this point if you are pregnant. Remember, the socks you cannot use if you're pregnant. Because hand and foot points, I don't like to do them if you're pregnant. So please do not do these points if you are pregnant. Everybody do this with me as long as you're not pregnant. If you're pregnant and you want to follow along, you can do this protocol. So I want you to do this. This is a phenomenal point. Let's walk you through it. This is great for headaches, for top of the head headaches, temporal headaches, occipital headaches. This is good for shoulder pain. This is good for neck pain, that trapezius pain. This is also good for scapular pain, back pain, hip pain, sciatica. This is also good for tummy, gastritis, IBS, Crohn's disease. Great point for if you're alternating between pooping, like too much pooping, too little pooping. Some people struggle with both, not just constipation, but this is also a good point for constipation as well as diarrhea. So this is a great protocol. Also, if you feel like you're holding on to water, this is also a really good point. This can also support the core of the body. This can also support the back of the body. Gentlemen, this is a fantastic point for you. Also, this is a great protocol for foot pain. I worked in a clinic where I would see 5 to 6 patients an hour. I was on my feet, go, like a waitress, and I developed some foot problems. This was a great protocol that I really enjoyed doing. So this is a great overall wellness protocol. If you're a woman trying to regulate your period, I love this protocol because do this until you get 3 regular periods. Stop when you're pregnant. This is a great protocol because it's going to help you to regulate your period. It's going to help boost ovulation. It's also going to help you with cramping. And a lot of women struggle with endometriosis. This is a great protocol for that. So this overall is such a phenomenal protocol. I also like this protocol because it helps boost metabolism, right? What do you need for weight loss? You need good sleep. I got you on the acupressure. You need to feel good. I got you on that on the acupressure. I also want you to get points that is going to help the human growth hormone, help with metabolism. I got you on that as well. So if you can consider doing this protocol, This is good for lots of different things. It's going to help you boost your metabolism. It's going to help you clean out the colon so you can metabolize. So really good protocol. You can do this a few minutes before you eat the meal. My only restriction is don't do it if you're pregnant. And we'll do the sleeping in a minute. So I have online appointments. It's in the link in the bio. You can make an appointment. So I even give you my phone number. Yes, for PCOS, there is actually on Patreon, I believe, a free course for PCOS. There's also free courses on the main YouTube channel, even though it's become a little bit of a men's channel. So I want you to check out the main YouTube channel for PCOS. Two of the best points for PCOS is I want you to consider doing this protocol because the eyes represent the ovaries. So this is a great protocol, as well as this is also a great protocol for PCOS. Okay, fantastic. And I'll try to do more lives on the second YouTube channel, Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss, for women's issues, especially PCOS. So because so many women do struggle, and I want to be there for you all. Okay, fantastic. Let me just check out a few more questions. Oh, you are most welcome. All right, let's do sleep. And then I'm going to check the notes. Hopefully that Instagram person is still on. I'm so sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I really want to come on here earlier, but today it was insane at work. So busy. Okay, we're going to acupress the side right here. You all know my friend Jack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to go behind the earlobe. There's two ways of doing this point. Take the fingertips and acupress like this, or you can take the fingertips and acupress just like this. So let's go ahead and just do this point. So you're going to go behind the earlobe and you're going to acupress just like this. I want you to consider doing this until you fall asleep. This is a fantastic protocol. It's safe to do when you're pregnant. Go ahead when you're laying down and you want to fall asleep. I want you to do this protocol till you fall asleep. So this is a fantastic protocol to help you to sleep, to stay asleep and not wake up too early. Okay, fantastic. All right, everybody hang with me. Let me see if I can take this caller on Instagram, and then I'm going to quickly read the comments on the second YouTube channel, Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss, and then we're going to do a men's specific live. Hang on, everybody. So let's see if she's still there. So sorry, it took me a minute to get to you. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. Okay, hey, let's see. Are you there, my dear? Okay, I think the requests went away. I'm sorry I didn't get to you earlier. Oh. Okay. Oh, so can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Oh. Are you there, dear? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think she accessed me. Okay. All right, Instagram. I'll come back and log on Instagram in a second. I'm gonna go ahead. I think she ended it, so I'll leave it. All right, let me go ahead and read the comments on YouTube real quick on the women's and men's channel. Okay, let's see, there's a good question on here. Any help with menopause? There are two really good protocols you can do for menopause. You can do yin tong. This is really helpful because it balances estrogen and progesterone. Of course, work with your medical doctor, but it can help balance that. And then another protocol, of course, don't do this protocol if you're pregnant. This is actually a great protocol to help with hormone imbalance for menopause. And of course, work with your medical doctor, but these are great protocols that can definitely help. All right, fantastic. Then I'm going to quickly end the lives, and then I'm going to get back on the men's channel and do a men's specific live. Again, all our monetization money, whether you're watching us on these channels, they go to monetization towards 2 future free clinics. Also, I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure in. Don't really care almost what points you do, but the points can really help you along the way based on the reflexology. All the lives are saved on both the YouTube channels, so do check it out. Also, we have beautiful malas. They're on the Etsy store, and these malas are handmade by my family in India. They're semi-precious stones. Also, they are brass, and they help you get a handwritten note. They help you bring in your heart's desires. So write down what it is you're looking for, and I wear mine every day. The other thing too is we have these great books, Men's Health, Women's, and also Weight Loss, and they're digital products. I happen to just print it out for myself because I want to make sure I covered everything. So these also go towards the free clinic. And then also we have these beautiful socks, Men's Health, Women's Health. We also have a weight loss and a pain sock and a skin and hair. So you put the sock on and then you basically can acupress. This is the back of the sock, and then this is the front of the sock. So once you put the sock on, it says right here to help with diarrhea, you just press it. Just says diarrhea, so press it. Constipation, you press the area where it lays on the sock, where it lays on your foot, you acupress to help you. And again, the proceeds of all of these also go towards a free clinic. I did these so you don't have to go through my videos, and they're easy, and they're actually really high quality cotton socks, and I really like them. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and come back on the men's channel in a second if you want to join me, but we're going to do a men's health specific live. All right, talk to you in a minute. If not, see you tomorrow. Do 20 minutes of acupressure. Please, please, please. All right, love you all. Bye. The socks are actually really popular because people don't have to go through the videos. All right, gentlemen, let me come back to you on the channel in a second.